Have you ever thought that just a warm cup made from two familiar spices in your kitchen, turmeric and black pepper, could gradually improve blood circulation, support natural erectile function, and reignite your confidence in the bedroom after turning 60? It might sound simple, but in reality, modern science has shown that curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is one of the strongest natural anti-inflammatory agents, while piperine, the main compound in black pepper, plays a crucial role in enhancing the absorption of curcumin by dozens, even thousands of times. A report from the U.S. National Library of Medicine has noted, the combination of curcumin and piperine may help reduce chronic inflammation, enhance vascular function, and more importantly, improve blood flow to the genital area in older men, a key factor in maintaining healthy erectile response. The good news is you don't need pharmaceutical drugs. You don't have to spend thousands on expensive supplements. Everything starts with a simple, easy-to-prepare, and completely natural formula, one that suits the physical condition of most men over 60. And today, I'm Dr. Samuel Grant, and I'll guide you in exploring how to use turmeric and black pepper in a scientifically backed way, so that you can harness the full potential of these seemingly simple spices, which actually carry powerful benefits for male vitality. Stay with me until the end of the video, because I'll reveal a common mistake that causes many people, even when following the correct recipe, to fail to see the results they hoped for. Before we dive into the main content, allow me to ask you one thing. Where are you watching this video from? Leave your city or country in the comments below. I would be very happy to know who I'm accompanying on this journey of health today. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications, so you won't miss the upcoming videos on natural sexual health for middle-aged and older men. Now let's begin with the first section. Why after 60, managing silent inflammation and improving blood flow is the essential foundation to restoring male sexual function naturally and safely. Part 1. Why men over 60 must pay close attention to silent inflammation and blood circulation. Once past the age of 60, many men begin to notice a clear decline in sexual performance, from slower response time, weaker sensation, to shorter duration. Quite a few believe this is just the natural law of aging, something inevitable. However, if we look deeper from the perspective of endocrinology and circulatory medicine, the problem isn't just about declining testosterone with age. Two silent but highly influential factors affecting sexual health in older men are persistent chronic inflammation in the body and diminished blood flow to the pelvic region. In younger years, every system in the body, from hormones to blood vessels, works smoothly and flexibly. With stimulation, blood is rapidly pumped into the corpus cavernosum, producing strong erections and stable performance throughout intimacy. But as aging sets in, blood vessels lose their elasticity, blood flow to the genital area diminishes, and hormonal responses slow over time. Simultaneously, hidden inflammation, even without clear symptoms, silently impacts the liver, intestines, and especially the hypothalamic-pituitary-gonadal axis, suppressing both hormone production and sexual response. That's why even if you maintain a healthy lifestyle, eat well, don't smoke or drink, that feeling of not like it used to be can still show up if circulation is lacking and inflammation is left uncontrolled. This is the moment to rethink your strategy for sexual health, not just focusing on testosterone or supplements, but more importantly, on reactivating blood flow and reducing inflammation in a natural, long-lasting, and sustainable way. So is there a simple method, easy to do at home, that helps improve both of these issues? The answer is likely sitting right in your kitchen, an ingredient often thought of only as a cooking spice, but in truth, it holds powerful potential for male sexual health. Turmeric, my friend, if you're still watching this video at this point, I'm truly glad, because it shows that you genuinely care about your health. Please leave a number 1 in the comments below, just so I know you're still walking alongside me on this journey of recovery and wellness after 60. Ingredient 1. Turmeric, a natural compound that supports inflammation reduction and restores circulatory and sexual health in older men. Turmeric has long been known as a folk remedy beneficial for digestion, especially in relieving stomach pain. But few people know that inside the turmeric root lies a compound called curcumin, regarded as one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory substances ever studied. Curcumin can inhibit chronic inflammatory responses in the body. These responses are the very factors that damage blood vessels, reduce nitric oxide levels, the substance responsible for vasodilation and erection, thereby directly affecting sexual function in older men. More than that, curcumin is also known to improve endothelial function of blood vessels, helping the vascular walls become more flexible and increasing the ability to transport blood to sensitive areas like the corpus cavernosum, the key location that determines erection capability. At the same time, turmeric contains powerful antioxidants that may protect Leydig cells in the testes, the very cells responsible for producing testosterone, from free radical damage. This contributes to creating a favorable condition for the body to self-regulate hormones without the need for external interventions. With all these benefits, turmeric is not just a kitchen ingredient. From the perspective of modern science, it deserves to be considered a part of an anti-inflammatory lifestyle that improves circulation and supports sexual health in men over 60. However, there's still one important biological barrier. The body absorbs curcumin very poorly if there isn't a proper catalyst. And that's exactly why we need a second ingredient, small but crucial: black pepper. Ingredient 2, black pepper, the biological key that unlocks turmeric's full potential. Many people have tried using turmeric as a natural remedy, but after some time they conclude, "I didn't notice any change." The problem doesn't lie in the curcumin being ineffective. The issue is that curcumin is almost impossible to absorb well without support. Black pepper, whose main compound is piperine, is the very factor that activates curcumin's absorption. Many studies have confirmed that piperine can increase the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000 times. By inhibiting the enzymes in the liver and intestines that normally eliminate curcumin before it has a chance to work. Additionally, piperine increases the permeability of intestinal cell membranes, helping curcumin get absorbed faster and be more evenly distributed to various organs, especially tissues related to blood vessels and the reproductive system. Moreover, black pepper also helps warm the lower abdomen, promoting blood circulation to the pelvic region, a practical benefit for those who struggle with reduced blood flow to the penis after age 60. That's why the combination of turmeric and black pepper is not merely mixing two ingredients. It's a synergistic biological mechanism. Curcumin regulates inflammation and hormone balance, while piperine acts as the absorption gatekeeper that allows curcumin to truly take effect. But simply understanding the benefits is not enough. What matters next is, you need to know how to mix it, when to take it, and how to maintain the habit, so that this mixture becomes a truly effective part of your lifestyle for restoring natural health and sexual vitality. If you're still watching the video at this point, thank you for staying with me until now. I truly appreciate that. Please leave the number 3 in the comments below, just so I know I'm not speaking alone and that you're still here with me on this journey of improving sexual health after 60. Part 2, how to mix the right ratio so turmeric and black pepper can truly support male vitality. After understanding the role of turmeric in fighting inflammation and restoring circulation, and why black pepper is the essential catalyst that allows curcumin to be absorbed effectively, the next step you cannot skip is how to use them correctly and in the right amount. In reality, many people have heard of the benefits of combining turmeric with black pepper and tried it at home, but after just a few days they gave up, saying, "I didn't feel any effects." In most cases, the problem doesn't lie in the formula, but in the wrong mixing ratio, using it at the wrong time, or missing the fat-based medium, which is the key for the body to fully absorb these nutrients. Here's a simple but proven recipe that I often recommend to my patients, especially those looking to improve circulation and sexual health naturally. 1 teaspoon of pure turmeric powder, preferably yellow turmeric made from fresh roots with no additives. 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper to ensure the piperine retains its full bioactivity. 200 ml of warm water, ideal temperature, 40-50 degrees C, or unsweetened plant-based milk like almond or oat milk, since curcumin dissolves better in fat-based environments. Optionally, you may add 1 teaspoon of raw honey, not just to make it more palatable, but also to support digestion and provide antibacterial benefits. How to use it. Stir well and drink once a day at one of these 2 key times. In the morning on an empty stomach, to kickstart circulation, detoxify the body, and prepare your biological system for the day. Or at night about 30 minutes before bed, when your hormonal system enters its recovery phase, supporting a more effective regeneration process. Important note: do not boil this mixture for too long, especially at high temperatures, as it may destroy or degrade the active compounds in curcumin and piperine. Just mixing it with warm water is enough to activate the compounds without damaging their structure. However, simply drinking this daily isn't enough. If you want results that last beyond just a few days, and instead lead to true, long-term transformation in both your vitality and physical well-being, you must follow certain core principles regarding usage cycles and supporting lifestyle habits. And that's exactly what I'd like to share with you next. Part 3. 3 core principles to help the turmeric plus black pepper blend maintain long-term and stable effectiveness. Many men feel excited when they start noticing positive changes in their bodies after just a few days of using turmeric and black pepper. That warming sensation in the lower abdomen, the smoother blood flow, the quicker and more responsive sexual reflexes, all of these are encouraging signs. However, from my experience monitoring hundreds of real-life cases, I always remind patients. Those early results only reflect a short-term response. They do not mean your body has fully recovered. Sadly, many people become careless once they see progress. Some stop halfway thinking that's enough. Others overuse it without taking any breaks. Some even mix it randomly with various supplements, only to find that the effects diminish after just a few weeks. You need to understand this. A man's body after age 60 can no longer rebalance itself as quickly as in youth. Changes in hormones, metabolism, circulation, and sensitivity all require gentle, cyclical, and consistent support to function optimally again. Here are 3 foundational principles I always share with patients who want to make turmeric and black pepper a true part of their natural sexual health journey. Principle 1. Use it in cycles. Do not take it continuously without breaks. Even though it's a natural mixture, curcumin and piperine still impact the liver and hormone systems when used long-term. Follow the principle of biological rhythm recovery. Take it for 7–10 days, then pause for 3–4 days. This gives your body time to adapt and self-regulate. Principle 2. Prioritize taking it at times when your body is most receptive and responsive. Morning, when the endocrine system starts activating, or evening, when the body begins its regenerative phase, are both golden windows that allow turmeric and black pepper to fully support circulation and hormone balance. Principle 3. Combine it with a lifestyle that supports male vitality. Drinking alone isn't enough. Pair it with habits like light walking after dinner, massaging the lower abdomen, avoiding alcohol, cutting out inflammatory foods like refined sugar, processed meats, and fried foods. And most importantly, get quality sleep at the right time and in the right amount. And if you truly want turmeric and black pepper to become a lasting and reliable part of your sexual health recovery strategy, then you must not overlook the power of timing at night, when your body enters its deepest recovery state. That's what I'll be sharing with you next. Part 4. Why evening is the ideal time to optimize absorption and naturally boost male hormones. Many gentlemen over 60 have started to take a more proactive approach in using natural herbs and nutrition to support their sexual health. However, not everyone understands that timing plays just as critical a role as the nutrients themselves. In clinical practice and through cross-referencing endocrine circadian rhythm studies, I've found that the time window between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. is one of the most important biological windows that should not be missed, especially if you're aiming to support your reproductive hormones in a natural way. This is the stage where the sympathetic nervous system, which governs alertness, stress response, and heart rate, starts to wind down. It gives way to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for recovery, relaxation, and the regeneration of internal organs, soft tissues, and hormones. At the same time, the hypothalamus-pituitary-testicular axis begins to gently activate, regulating the production of testosterone while you sleep. If at this precise moment your body receives the right support, such as curcumin from turmeric combined with piperine from black pepper, the absorption and conversion into hormone precursors will take place more effectively and smoothly. Especially in the evening, the digestive system is no longer overloaded. Absorption occurs slowly but steadily, which is perfect for compounds like curcumin that have low bioavailability. This extended circulation time in the bloodstream helps nutrients reach their target tissues, particularly the pelvic blood vessels and reproductive glands. So, drinking turmeric plus black pepper before bedtime isn't just a matter of convenience. It's actually a smart strategy, using the body's natural biological rhythm to synchronize hormonal and circulatory systems. However, if you truly want evening to become your golden recovery period, then you can't just rely on drinking it consistently. Your nighttime habits before sleep also play a huge role in absorption and regeneration. That's exactly what I'll be sharing with you in the next part. Part 5. Nighttime habits that can undermine the effectiveness of turmeric plus black pepper without you even realizing. Many people believe that as long as they drink the right formula, they'll get the results they want. But in reality, the effectiveness of turmeric and black pepper isn't just about dosage or timing. It's also closely tied to what you do in the hours leading up to bedtime. I've seen many patients who followed the recipe regularly, drank it at the right time, and even maintained a healthy diet, but still experienced lackluster results. After further discussion, I realized the problem stemmed from a few seemingly harmless evening habits that were actually disrupting their body's hormone absorption and regeneration processes. Here are the 3 most common mistakes you should actively correct. 1. Late dinners or consuming too many calories before bed. A heavy dinner loaded with protein, fat, or eaten too close to bedtime forces your digestive system to keep working when it should be slowing down for recovery. When your stomach is still busy, even if turmeric and black pepper are present in your system, they can't fully work their magic. The absorption process is disrupted, and testosterone fails to regenerate according to your biological cycle. 2. Using stimulants after 7 p.m. Even a small beer, a cup of coffee, or 1 cigarette all contain stimulants like alcohol, caffeine, or nicotine that raise heart rate and keep your nervous system alert. This completely goes against the goal of easing into rest and recovery, which is exactly what's needed for turmeric and black pepper to support hormonal and circulatory function. 3. Using electronic devices with blue light before sleeping. Watching your phone, computer, or TV at night tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that controls deep sleep. And without deep, uninterrupted sleep, the entire process of sexual recovery, including testosterone production, gets directly impacted. So if you want your turmeric plus black pepper drink to be more than just a healthy habit, if you want it to be a true ally in restoring your vitality, then adjusting your nighttime routine is essential. My dear friend, you may have gone through many changes in your health, energy, and even your sense of self. But aging is not the end of the road. With just one small habit each day, like drinking turmeric and black pepper the right way, you're already taking the first step to awaken the life force inside your body. Don't view this as a quick tip or a miracle fix. See it instead as a way to listen to your body, reconnect with yourself, and rebuild confidence in your body's natural ability to heal. I've walked alongside many men over 65, some who thought their best days were behind them. Yet after just a few weeks of making small changes, they regained their energy, their confidence, and even saw the smile return on the face of a partner they thought had grown distant. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Dr. Samuel Grant, and I'm honored to walk with you on this journey toward restoring your sexual vitality, scientifically, naturally, and compassionately. See you in the next video, where I'll continue sharing simple, practical solutions that can profoundly change how you feel about your body, even after 60.